Hello YouTube viewers, this is my first time video on YouTube. I hope you like it. I hope it's something that you're interested in, and I hope you'll subscribe and leave comments, because I'm interested in maybe doing this every once in a while. I have a lot of friends that have a lot of old cars and trucks, and I frequent junkyards, places like that, and if you're interested in things such as that on what I call a poor man's budget, please like and subscribe. What we're looking at today is a truck I've had, I guess, about a year now, and it's a 1978 Chevrolet C10. Started out life as a long bed truck. Someone before me cut it down to a short bed and put this step side bed on it. Now I know you're looking at the step, it looks kind of chrome, silvery color. I was just doing some practice painting. If I do any painting, it's me, and I just use a rattle can. I was just checking out colors, which I'm not going to use, but I have bought some new steps for it, which I'm going to put on sometime in the near future. And the writing on the truck, my wife done that for me for Father's Day as a gift. I'd rather have something like that as anything store-bought. But as I said, it's a 1978 Chevrolet truck. I bought it without a motor and transmission, and I bought it from a friend of mine. He bought the truck because it had a LS motor in it with the computer and all that kind of hardware with it, which he was going to use for another project. And I convinced him to sell me the truck, even though he kept telling me I didn't need it. But I bought lots of cars and trucks like this, you know, in this kind of condition. So I kind of fell in love with it. And I had an 071 Nova. Basically all that was left of it was the motor and transmission. It's got a 307 in it now from that car with a 350 turbo. It runs okay. It's a 2-barrel. I wound up having to buy a few things to get it to run. I remember buying a carburetor, which I had to save up for. Like I said, we kind of work on a poor man's budget over here. You know, do what we can when we can. So, and I had to buy some wheel adapters to get these Corvette rallies on that I've had in the garage for a while off of another project. So I bought some wheel adapters, got these wheels and tires to put on because it was cheaper than buying a set of tires and wheels for it. But I bought the truck, like I said, I knew it had good exhaust because my buddy was driving it around. I knew it had good brakes, good gas tank, and all the lights work. So I bought it from him, and I've still done quite a few things to it. I've had to put a heater core in it, and this thing used to have a painted front bumper. And like I said, I go to junkyards quite a bit, and I wound up buying a chrome bumper with the bumper guards on it. And all my friends kept telling me, you're probably looking at the tag on it. That's one that I made. My wife kind of helped me on it. But all my friends kept telling me that, you know, the truck looks like crap. So I got thinking about that, you know, every time I drove it around, or my friends said, well, boy, that truck looks like crap. And I thought, well, what's a better name for it than Old Dookie? So now everybody calls it Old Dookie, and it's a good name for it. But, you know, I kind of like the truck just the way it is. Of course, I'm still working on it. I've got to get some ball joints for it, I know that. And I've had a few things done to it besides that. The bed didn't have a bottom in it. And I had some really good friends that helped me out. And we wound up putting a metal bottom in it, you know, kind of primered it where it wouldn't rust so quick. And my wife painted the letters on it also. It didn't have any letters where you could actually read what make it is. And you know, like I said, it's just a work in progress. It's got lots of rust. It's got a lot of, I'm sure, Bondo, missing some chrome pieces, this, that, and the other. And this piece right here, well, the one on the other side, yeah, the one on the other side, I found it at the junkyard and put it on, and I kind of messed up putting it on a little bit. I wound up having to put a screw in it because the little tabs or whatever didn't work very well. and as far as holding it on tight where it wouldn't come off as I was going down the road. And yeah, I'll let you read that door there, see what you think. Larney's Mowing Service. You grow it, I'll mow it. And my wife puts, that's supposed to be grass growing there. Anyway, I always like to put things on the door, kind of give it a little bit of personality. Show you what the insides look like, which it's not much to look at all. You're probably laughing as you're looking at this saying, what in the world is this guy seeing this stuff? But that's just something, I just always like stuff like this, and I'll fix it up a little bit at a time. Matter of fact, I bought a four-wheel drive Chevrolet truck. It's a 77, I think. Anyway, it's got red insides. It's got a pretty nice dash, pretty nice seat. But I'm not sure if I'm going to swap it out or not. This one's just got a little bit of personality to it. None of the gauges work, and if you're doing about 20, the speedometer says you're doing about 50 or 60, so you can't really use it. And, you know, I don't care. I kind of know how fast I'm going. I do have gauges, you know, about the oil pressure, you know, battery, water, temperature, all that. Anyway, you can hear it starts up pretty good for an old truck. As you can see, somebody's put a license plate down to cover up a rust hole. But, oh, and I've got these armrests I got at the junkyard. I was so proud of those because they're kind of hard to find. This one didn't have one, and I had a plastic strap so I didn't have to roll the window down every time to shut the door. But I'll show you where the exhaust is at. It was already like that when I got it. Somebody put a little bit of money in it, I guess doing exhaust and whatnot, but I guess maybe they lost interest or traded it. You know how people are. I'm that way as well. You know, I kind of play with them a little while. If I get tired of them, I'll move on to something else. But anyway, I've just had a lot of fun out of it so far. I enjoy going to junkyards and looking around for pieces. It's kind of like, you know, a challenge for me to try to find anything. Hang on just a minute. Sorry about that, I had to have two hands. But anyway, nothing spectacular about it. The old motor been sitting for a long time, but it seems to be running better and better the more I drive it. I don't know how long it's been sitting, but pretty good while. And I'm not one of those guys that's into fast vehicles or anything. I'm just kind of, you know, kind of get you there and back kind of guy, and I'm all about what does it look like. So as far as speed or anything like that, I mean, it's nice, but I'm not really into that so much. Anyway, I thought I'd shoot this video, see what you think about it. If you have any comments on whether I should try to paint it all one color, if you think it'd look better, or you know, if I should change the fender. I think it's all mismatched. I think just about every piece on it's kind of mismatched. Nothing really matches, but you know, I kind of like it that way. But sometimes my wife gets to talking to me and she says, you know, maybe if it's all one color, it'd look even better. Oh yeah, and it was already lowered when I got it too. That's another reason. But anyway, you know, I just enjoy stuff like this and fooling around with them. And when I get done, I generally find something else to throw money at that I really don't have. But anyway, oh yeah, the mirrors. I've changed the mirrors on it. It had big old, I guess camper style mirrors, you know, big old bulky things that stuck out 40 foot on each side. And I put those on it. I had those in the garage. I forgot I had. And and I got those straps back in the back in case I want to put something back there where it don't fly out of the bed, if you're wondering why. It's kind of junked up. These stickers was on here when I got it, so I didn't put those on. They were already there. And it had it's got on the windshield. It used to have some other stickers too, but they was in this condition when I got it, so I really don't know what state it originated from. Oh yeah, I meant to show you this. I did add a modern convenience. See what you think. Airbag. It's got an airbag on it. Just for joke. Anyway, thought I'd show it to you. Please let me know if you like this video or have any comments or any suggestions. I'm all for hearing feedback, whether it be good or bad. And I sure do appreciate your time looking at my video. Like I said, this is my first time of doing a video. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to back up and start all over. So if I've made a mistake, I'm sorry. And also, I was wanting to tell you, as far as my videos goes, I'm going to do my very best not to include any language that's not appropriate. So if you have a son or a daughter that maybe you want to have a father-son, father-daughter project going on, that you would like to watch videos and see, check out some of my stuff that I have going on, well, you don't have to wonder if there's going to be any language that's not appropriate. It's all going to be clean as far as best I can make it. Anyway, I enjoyed talking to you, and I hope I made some new friends. And, oh, I meant to show you this one thing. Every time I walk around this truck, the bumper guard, the rubber piece was gone. And my wife, in her wisdom, she's pretty dang good. She's kind of like me, but she won't admit it. She took some black marker, got some kind of sticker and put in the back so she could color it black. But see, from a distance, now keep in mind, from a distance, that looks pretty dang good, doesn't it? I'm so proud of her, but she doesn't want to admit she's kind of like me, but really she is. So anyway, okay, let me know if you like this, please, one way or the other. And if you don't care for these kind of videos, I won't post anymore. If you do, let me know. I've got some more trucks and cars here at my house that I'll be happy to show you a video of sometime. And I have a lot of friends, I'm telling you, it's got cars and trucks about like these. So if you're looking for cheap projects that maybe you might get interested in, give me a holler. Please subscribe, leave comments. Thanks. Have a good day.